Right, chaps, we're back. Grind continues. We'll just be the Tannheim. I don't think there's any work there. Let's try Grunwald, Middelfels, and Wiesenfels. Ah, so we even get a little escort. Only 4 of them left, though. Didn't we have 2 injuries? Oh, that's right. One of them would have healed by now. Falkenberg's Legion. Hello, lads. First Grimborg Company. Chasing some brigands. Multiple marksmen there. I don't want to get involved. Loving the military presence up north here. Man, these guys don't fuck around, do they? Okay, what you got for us? 2 skulls, a camp. Top money. There's a bit of a risk. Just because we're not going to be able to pull support in with us. We've got level 4s and 5s. If I go with a 5-7 setup, it's maybe doable. At the very least, we probably need to just take a look at what we'll be up against and then decide if I want to do it or not. I think it might be doable. Oh, that's too... Oh, damn, I can't turn that down. That's incredibly cheap. How many Hallbergs do we have? 1, 2, 3. We need 5. I think we would be insane to not buy these male Hallbergs now. For 1177. I've just got to figure out how to survive now. Let's head down to Grimborg. And we'll sell that wood that we bought earlier on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 male Hallbergs. Awesome. Eventually, once all 7 up front are using lamellar harnesses and whatnot, then these 5 male Hallbergs will go to the back line. Excellent. That is an unexpected bargain, I gotta say. And 295 for that closed mail coif. I actually want that as well. So I kind of feel like we have to say, well, I was going to say yes to this, but if I end up not being able to do that mission because it's too hard, then we're in real deep shit financially. Hopefully there's a more manageable mission. You hear a yelp and quickly rush to the noise. When you get there, you're not sure whether it was man or dog that produced it. Arnar the Third is holding a cleaver up and a war dog is rearing beneath him. Both sides are ready to lunge. The man sees you and quickly sweeps the weapon behind his back. The hound takes a squat and throws some puppy eyes your way. Raising an eyebrow, you try not to make sense of the scene. Play nice now. The butcher scoffs. Oh, in the bet you're just having a talk, that's all. Right. Arnar keeps on wanting to butcher our dogs for food, but we've got, loads of food. Let me guess. I was going to say, I'll bet this is the time that we actually get our hands on a cultist. Mitterfels looking to hire armed guards. Too far away. Look at all these heckin' greenskins. I mean, I got to expect that we're going to be up against some orc warriors in this fight. If it even is orcs. It could be greenskins, but given the proximity of all these orcs, it's probably going to be orcs. So we're going Wall Smashers encampment, which was a gigantic camp, but I'm sure whatever's in there and the numbers of what's in there will be reduced. Because it's only a 2-skull mission. I really don't want to have to fight these dickheads first. Come on, bugger off. That's very doable. Like 5 warriors, 5 young, 1 berserker. I think Asgear's got to sit it out, that's for sure. Mazuma is a bit low as well. Elverin, Yathan. Yathan's actually a flail user. Mazuma, Durant Thelris, Alvarin the third. I think Alvarin, you can sit this one out as well. We'll go for the 6 and 6. I mean, clearly the level 1 crossbowmen can't do this fight. Because as soon as those orc warriors push through, they're going to have a bit of a problem. Thitunga. Honor the third is a decent... Yep, I think he's probably the person who should go. Because he's got decent stabbing ability with the pike. In fact, I'll give him the bullhook for this one. He can switch to his cart shield if he needs to. He can't fancy feet away, but he can tank behind his cart shield if he has to. And in the meantime, he can get a few crossbow shots off. Swords. Fighting axes. Morning stars. I think I want morning stars. These swords just aren't going to have the armor damage that we need. Mazuma doesn't have the fatigue though. He can use that arming sword. Flail, axe. Yeah, this is the best we can do, I reckon. I need to lose this greenskin horde though, and make sure I fight these guys during the day. Dusk, it's not dark yet. We're gonna do it, we're gonna do it now. I don't think it's worth doing a spear wall. My lads will just get exhausted. I want the kite shields because I don't want their shields to get one shot. Use a round shield. Oh, that actually didn't get along with the company's war dogs. That actually gives them a mood debuff, which is surprising. I didn't expect that. Surprising and disappointing. Potentially a little scary, actually. Won't be stunned. Okay, men. Good luck. Just gotta hope that those orc warriors don't have axes. Okay, 3 of them have got cleavers, which suck, but at least you can shield wall behind them. Actually, I think backing up to this high ground will be a mistake because the orc warriors will just push into us and then they'll gain high ground. Nice little archer volley there. Good luck. Good work, lads. Good work. Shields up. Not necessary this turn. It's in this situation where my frontline lads, if they were level 11 and they're raiders and they have quick hands and they have bags and belts, there's no reason why they can't be loosing a few crossbow bolts in this first turn. Even in the second turn, you know, they can the crossbow shot off, quick hands to their two-handed weapon, get an attack off. Yes, David Einhart, slay them. I put shields up. I don't think so. Wait. They can only move in. They can't charge in the orc warriors. And we have higher initiative, so I don't think it's worth spending fatigue there. As well, 42. I mean, it's almost nothing, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, and they get an attack off. Expect that. Yeah, just the one. Nice work, Wolfgang. Technically, I could rotate, attack, and then rotate in the next turn, but no, I can't attack them this turn. Shield walls up front for everybody except for Durin. He's not wearing the right helmet. Damn. The trick there. Here's where it's going to be tricky. 3 Orc warriors surrounding Bostic. Yeah, only 2 then. Good. Fucking irritating stun, but what are you going to do about that? Beauty of these orcs, they are so easy to hit. At least I remembered to actually go to my bullhook this time. 64, 64. Of these 2, I think let's have this one with the axe. Focus this guy down first. If at all possible. When you're fighting these orc warriors, it's very important to concentrate your attacks. Get one of them down as quick as you can. Oh, ouch. Fuck! That's bad. Orc warriors, man. What absolute ball bags. Oh shit, that's an orc young. Should have killed him first. No, that head hit. Needed to hit. I'm very worried about Leothan. Oh, come on, no. Shit. Problem is David Ironheart can't swap out Leothan until this one goes down. So that orc and that orc need to go down. Sharpish. Yeah, Leothan's going down here. One more hit and he's dead, though. Doesn't look good for Tostig either. Rip. Damn, I knew this was a bit much for us. Fuck, Bobbins is in trouble. $62, $64, $64. Come on, the last 2 rounds, both of Arnar's hits have bounced off this thing's shield. That has been devastating for us. I mean, that Orc Warrior would have been dead already if it wasn't for that. Oh, so close. Can I attack twice? I can't. Needs air. God damn it. Pray for brain damage, boys. But I think he's dead, yeah. When they drop their weapons on the floor and they get struck down, then it's a kill. Killed Bobbins. God damn it! Oh, these shields are absolutely ruining us. Too fully armored, not worth shooting at. I think Arno needs to tank behind his shield now until this one goes down. And irritatingly, I think that the two Hauberks that we bought are just going to be destroyed. God damn, Orc warriors! Cut R3, double bleeding. We can kiss Arno goodbye as well. This one's armor is almost done, so we can... Archers can at least attack him. 10, 10, and 3 per turn, so... I have to swap him away and then... bandage him on the next turn. Unless this Orc warrior hits him. Can't knock the Orc warrior away, he's got height advantage. A disaster. Fucking Orc warriors, man. Gotta be so careful against these things. Look at this. We've lost 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that was a long shot. At least he's not in melee contact. Okay, great. So Tostig's just going to bleed out now. Oh, this is devastating. We've lost 4 brothers. And he's going to escape. Get back here! Oh my word. Pikeman, shield breaker, flail user. Flail user. Well, on the plus side, they were both marked for replacement anyway. Please, let's at least get some of that armor back. Nope. Oh, so that's devastating. That's absolutely devastating. And as so often happens in this game, you take 1 step forward, 2 steps back. It's the loss of the armor that hurts most. And we even lost the other fighting axe as well. My life. Okay, so we're going to be going 5 up front, 7 at the back for a while. Oh no, we've got Asgear. Ugh, God, that hurts. Well, straight back into a rebuilding phase. We need another shield breaker. Need more frontline people. You know what will really make me feel better is if I can get that effing masterwork bow already. Quick bandage check. I get the feeling I actually missed the trick with some of those guys. I think some of them might have had footwork and they could have dropped their weapon, footworked away and used bandage. Probably not. This is why you always want to hope to get the Civil War as your first late game crisis. It's the easiest of them and you make an absolute fortune. Cloud Soldier, maybe. A Daytailer, so cheap, may as well try. Okay, so Bright is great, so he basically gets Student for free, and he's got stars in melee skill, and he's going to be nice and buff. He's just not going to be very good on fatigue or defense. This could be a shield breaker. I mean, he's going to be nice and accurate. I could make him just a frontline replacement person who's a shield expert and a one-handed weapon user of some sort. Espen is another raider. Excellent. Grimold. I don't know what to do with Grimold. I mean, I want to star in range defense because as a shield breaker I need him to be able to go up against enemy marksmen. Also his starting accuracy is pretty awful. I mean, he's only going to get to like 70 or 80 at level 11, which is not great. But on the plus side, I'll be able to take fast adaptation at level 1 instead of student. The star in hit points, arguably I can even skip Colossus and get something else. It could be, you know, useful. Take gifted. Fast adaptation at 1, gifted at 2. Anticipation. Let's do that. I might have to make a concession and have him weigh nothing heavier than a male Hauberk and a full face coif. I mean, on the plus side then, I could also give him, I mean, look, he's got a star in range skill. I can get his range skill up to 50 and then leave it there, and then he can start off shooting a crossbow and then quick hands to his axe. Game is hard. No, that's junk, don't want that. I certainly do want that. Fucking greenskins, man. I'll be glad to see the back of them. I'll wait for this bloody greenskin event to be over. Do I need these Malcoifs? I don't think so. Yeah, I've got enough for my archers. Rough. Very, very rough. Excellent. And I've just got an achievement. Man of Iron. Defeat a late game crisis on Iron Man mode. It's over. Greenskin invasion is over. You come across a handful of soldiers from House Steinwall. They tilt their caps at you. Evening, mercenaries. Not sure if they're about to attack. You make a subtle nod towards Espen. He puts his weapon within hand's reach and nods back. Return your attention to the soldiers, giving them a friendly wave. The lieutenant steps forward, grinning. Oi, mercenary. We have little use for you in this world now. Slowly, you lower your hand, hovering it above the pommel of your sword. You ask what the man means by that. He laughs. You haven't heard? War's over. The Greenskins were routed from Weissenfels just a few days ago. Scouts report seeing them bastards running for the hills every which way, fighting among themselves. The orcs killing the goblins, goblins killing the orcs. Just a full-on rout. So yeah, Noble House need not pay your sorry ass for nothing now because us real soldiers got it under control. Now why don't you and your pathetic lot clear out of the way? Us fighters got places to be, understand? You handle him, Espen, or let's move to let these heroes of the realm pass. I think if... I wasn't considering this, but it's just occurred to me. If this is a time to retire and restart, it's now. Davkul's chosen. We were supposed to get our hands on some cultists, but we just never ever got our hands on them, and it just hasn't worked out at all. It's been such a weird campaign. I don't know. I don't know. Let's move to let these heroes of the realm pass. Espen reaches for his weapon, but you shake your head. The lieutenant nods towards the mercenary. Best keep that dog on its leash, eh? You fan your arm out, inviting the soldiers, a passage they knew they already had. The soldiers gear up and the lieutenant smirks. I knew you'd made the right choice. We're just having a bit of fun, yeah? You lads stay tight. The man blows a kiss as he walks by. Espen stands up looking like someone just socked his mother. You tell him to sit back down and begrudgingly does so. It's all bullshit, these theatrics, but you're not one to lose your temper and get people killed over it. The incident does make you wonder if maybe it's time to turn it all in. The greenskins are beaten back and you've made enough money to leave the life for good. But then again, you'd hate to live out the rest of your days wondering what if. Davkul's chosen need their commander. Well done, men. Everybody's all pissed off because of everybody who died, but just as the war ends, we can go back into a rebuilding phase. So my level 1s here need a bit of seasoning. Blackburn, shield breaker, shield breaker. Soon Damien Demon Flame at level 11 will be sitting out a lot of the fights, letting someone else get some seasoning. More work for us. Like it. Anyways, I suppose the quest for a cultist continues. This was a task none undertaken by the men of the company before, to fend off an entire invasion by some of the fiercest foes man has ever faced. A foe that could not be reasoned with, whose alien mind knows not mercy or compassion, but only war. Orcs and goblins had united in a savage green tide that threatened to wash away the race of man. Under a pitiless sun at day and by light of burning towns at night, the company campaigned against the green menace across the borderlands, rooting it out wherever it raised its ugly, scarred head. The men faced many a hard battle and made many a sacrifice, but it was all worth it. I don't think so. It wasn't worth it. The Davkul's chosen prevailed, after many a savage struggle, after uncounted days where each man's life seemed to hang on the roll of a die. The green tide finally seemed to ebb. As orcs and goblins scattered back into the wild, you know that the world of man is saved. For now. Bards will sing our names now. There are any left. Take some time to remember our brave dead. Oh my word. Humulus Tristus, fallen hero. No, that wasn't. Bled to death. Tostig bled to death. Honor, gutted by an orc warrior. Honor the third. We're going up to Honor the fourth. In fact, we've got a bunch of unnamed lads. For those of you who want to get involved, let me know. Comments. I'm going to start renaming these lads. Like Tostig needs to be renamed. Espen. So let's start with Esgan and we'll pick one of the dead dudes. We need a Bobbins the second. Let's try life as a Hammer Raider, Bobbins. Good luck. Tostig needs to be renamed. Wait, wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, it's O that I want. Lejag. Yeah, let's get Lejag back in there. As an axe user. The Jaguar. Who else? Another brave hero of the realm. Comulus, Padden Fen, Fei Long. He only lasted 1 day. I think if anybody gets another chance, it could be Fei Long. Oh, bless him. Oh, Fei Long. Poor fucker. Next. JP Sauce, one of the old veterans. He's been with us for many a campaign. Tunga, Randolph needs to be renamed. Remold, and Randolph, and Adler. So we need 3 more names. Dolmar, Paulisco. And finally, bits and pills. Wrong button. Good luck, men. Hope you don't all get gutted horribly. What you got for us? Hunt down what terrorizers. That should be nice and easy. Excellent. Cemetery. Pay us more. No one to be hired. What's a guy got to do to get a cultist around here? Hopefully this will be some comparatively easy zombies. Tomb of the Old Kings. We should get a notice of what's in there before we actually end up fighting them. Gerg, Axe User. Alvarin is a Sword Raider. Sword. Spear. 57. Yeah, 57 you can use a sword. I do wonder with my crossbowmen though if it's not better off just giving them pikes and billhooks. Backups. Just see what it is and then decide. Hopefully it's just zombies. There's undead afoot. Guy missing half his face. Let's decide. Potentially I can let my archers sit this one out and get some levels on Spits and Pills and Derp. Which I think if there's any time to get it done, it'll be now. Frontline lads should be more than capable of handling this. It's so disappointing though, seeing these guys in their basic mail after we spent all that money on male hallbergs. Bloody green skins. I hope it's just zombies. I mean, for all we know, it could be geists as well. 12 of them, shouldn't be too bad. On the basis that it's just zombies, just start without shields for the extra damage. Bobbins. Whoa! Okay. Shit. Fuck. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fallen heroes. Tier 3 weapons. And I only have 1 axe to break these shields. Thick. Okay, this is going to be tough. On the plus side, we've got that military pick on Michael Stubbs. I could retreat and then re-engage. But I think with shield walls up front, this should be eminently doable. I'm actually glad I got the kite shields because Some of these axes here could break through normal round shields pretty damn quick. Bobbins, good luck surviving as a level 3 on the front line here. Look at that. Great sword though. I will be a happy boy if I can get my hands on that great sword. What sucks though is that I don't have anyone using a mace, so I can't stun him. Hold the line, men. They're coming. Oh, close. You have to be careful with that fallen hero. He can hit the back line with that great sword. I feel like on the front line I might as well not even attack. I might as well just maintain a shield wall. Let the back line do the work. I think for those of us on the front line that have recover, we can just go ahead though and attack and block. Trot Wolfgang. Let's obviously kill off the armored Wiedergangers as quick as we can. Bailong actually needs to move back here because this fallen hero could potentially get into melee contact with him. Good, cap. Come on, lads. Zuma! Those missed hits. Owie! Okay, so Wolfgang and Spitz need to move so we don't get caught in that split shield. This entire campaign has felt like, you know, just a battle of attrition. We have had so many fucking disappointing fights. Oh, wrong target. Come on, dip dip. Oh, those little crossbows. Not doing very much. I think I can attack Tarsy the Alvarin. He's got 150 and this fallen hero is more likely to attack Michael Stubbs. Michael Stubbs at this point I think just needs to tank up and keep these three busy for as long as he can. Michael Stubbs not have... Oh fuck, he doesn't have recover. Ooh, nice. That was good for us. And I forgot to swap out the helmet on Durant Delris. Details, details, details. That was a mistake. Now this full hero can move back here and attack hills as well. Oh, come on! Durant Delris also does not have recover. on. Oh my word, Alvaran. I'll keep hitting the head there. Ah. Shit. Shit. I suppose I may as well attack with Michael Stubbs. I mean, he can just maintain shield wall, but he'll get exhausted sooner rather than later, and with no damage output, I can't have another soldier outputting 0 damage. Oh, these misses. Oh, that actually doesn't help. And now we're all exhausted. I definitely need to and want to change my leveling up order. We need to get... Oh, ow, Alvaran, rip. Now we're fully in the situation now where it's late enough in the campaign that we need decent fighters of a decent level, which we don't have. I really don't want to have to go into a phase of taking only 1 skulls and being super defensive. Oh, fucking headshots. Let's just fight to the death and see where we go. It feels like it's time to call this campaign though. Give ourselves a fresh start. Hopefully get a map with some cultists on it. Although if we do another campaign, I don't think it'll be Davkul's Chosen again. We'll try the Golden Company or something else. We can maybe try to be really experimental with a lot of things. We can go for a bunch of duelists. We can not take shield bearers, shield breakers in the beginning. We can, you know, have 2 dedicated one-handed axe users up front, axe specialists, and that can let us use bullmen. And then, you know, arguably you don't even need shield breakers then in that situation. I want to know what you guys think. If you lads think and agree that we've gotten what we wanted out of this campaign and it's time to change it up, then we can do so. Or we just keep pressing on. Azuma, you needed to hit that, mate. Oh! Oh, broken ribs. Bobbins. One thing I've also found is that these hammer raiders, unless you actually have a 2-handed warhammer or a tier 3 warhammer, they don't really do much. Like this little pick is great for destroying armor, but once he's hitting an unarmored target, kind of does nothing. I don't know. Ouchie. Gotta say, Michael Stubbs has done a heroic job of holding up this entire flank by himself. But he's one of our companions, so... Oh, great. Now we've got to fight our former companions. Beat again, give it a Jaguar. Nice. Of course, now he becomes a defensive god that you can't hit. If I think of a good takeaway from this campaign, though, it was I was pleasantly surprised by how effective the crossbowmen were. I mean, notwithstanding the fact that most of them died, but I'll definitely build crossbowmen again. And if I'm going to have 4 ranged fighters, I do think I prefer the 2 archers, 2 crossbowmen combo. Especially when you're fighting in the Civil War, your crossbowmen are able to actually do something against the heavily armored front line. Now, I'm sure someone's going to type in the comments, oh, why don't you let your dogs out earlier? Well, you can, but I mean, they're just guaranteed to die anyway, you know. They cost 300 gold each. If you're happy to throw away 300 gold. Well, at least we got that greatsword. Ow, my doggo. One thing I've certainly considered is the fact that, like, in this campaign, we had 1 or 2 lads early on in the campaign who we made dagger masters. They had good melee skill, but they didn't have stars in melee defense. If I could do things over again, I would rather have made them a mace expert so they can, you know, offer some crowd control. Because in a lot of these situations, up until when you're working towards your super late game where you have everybody in badass gear and, you know, very accurate, being able to stun lock some enemies, super useful. More useful than being able to dagger someone down. Oh, Wolfgang should have been fancy feeted away. The only thing is, if we're gonna have the not building shield breakers and just have 2 of the frontline lads be shield experts, axe experts, I then don't want to have a mace user or 2 up front as well, because then 4 of my 7 frontline guys are one-handed weapon users. Notwithstanding the fact that I suppose it doesn't really matter, because ultimately we're working towards 7 raiders, 2-handed weapons up front, but that is, you know, that can take over a year to build. Ah, my doggos. We are unlikely to get that axe. I mean, he's attacked with it so many times, its conditions are going to be fairly low. But getting that 2-handed greatsword, that's just, you know... I would say it's priceless, but it's not. It's worth like 3,000 gold. Rip. God, what a slog. 15 turns. Yep, even Michael Stubbs is starting to run out of gas now. I mean, he's held the southern flank for 16 turns. What a hero. Another big takeaway for me from this campaign is that my quote-unquote support classes, like the monk and the historian, it certainly is possible to keep fishing for monks and historians, where you can find ones that have a star distribution that lets them actually be frontline fighters. Whew. Scary. I'm definitely going to start getting recover on everybody a lot earlier on. I mean, we've got level 4s and 5s here that still don't have recover. Certainly, we will keep taking Steelbrow on our raiders who we want to have a long-term career, but I think we can take it a little bit later. The new leveling order is probably going to be student, then either recover or Colossus, depending on whether they need Colossus or not. Then recover, then brawny, then underdog. Then you take Battleforge, then you go back for Steelbrow. And I think anyone who's marked for replacement actually doesn't need Steelbrow. Because I think of Steelbrow as just as insurance to keep someone who's particularly promising alive in the long term. It just stops that, you know, one single crossbow bolt to the face kill. And someone who's marked for replacement, you know, just die anyway, so kind of who cares? Michael Stubbs, you brave boy. How are you? We're almost done. Come on, lads. Yo, so scary. Rip. Michael Stubbs. Killed. To the death. Keep fighting, men. Right, you're out of ammo. Try salvage your weapon somewhere. Oh, that'll do. Oh, one more hit and he's gonna die. Lei Long seems to be cursed. He lasted 1 day in his first iteration. Now his second iteration is going to be killed in his first battle. Can I poke this nerd away, I wonder? No! Oh. Oh, lucky lad. Lucky boy. But with that grazed neck, he's going to bleed to death in 2 turns anyway. And now we've got to kill Michael Stubbs again. Fuck my life. Never give up. Never surrender. Oh! Oh god, it's the end, lads. It looks like this battle has made the should we end the campaign or not decision for us. Okay, 6 turns before he bleeds out. Davkul has forsaken us. Oh god, gruesome. Gruesome. Oh, another lucky lad there, dip. Shields have been a real issue to deal with. Oh, out of ammo. 24 turns. Good lord. Fei Long, get back here, you coward! Lord, this guy's tough. I need to try to pick up a weapon somewhere. I think JP Source has a dagger, but that's not going to do it. Need something more than just a dagger. Rip! Keep fighting, lads. Don't give up. Look at Fei Long. He's going to bleed to death in 2 turns. This dude's untouched. Oh, fuck. Maybe JP Source can bandage him and save him on one hit point. Not that's going to matter ultimately. Go down swinging, boys. Derp, derp. Rip. Always nice when you get to fight your previous companions. Fuck it. Yes, Fei Long. Not going down without a fight. Although Mazuma is. Bloody zombies. Oh no! Vidianga Mazuma. To the end. Keep fighting. Oh! Oh look, there's an undead sergeant. Rip. Rip. JP Source, you brave, brave boy. You fought right till the end. Giving them all the finger. The old squad wipe. Haven't seen that in a while. Rip. Rip the lads. Rip everyone. Out of interest, let's see, so we've got Shieldbreaker, Archer, Archer, Sergeant, Archer. You know what? F these guys. Get back in there. Let's keep bashing our heads against a wall. Why not? If nothing else, if we can just avenge our brothers. If nothing else, vengeance will be ours. We only have breaking or worse. We only have breaking or worse. Fuck it. Get him! Two of them left. Another fallen hero and another fallen hero. Maybe if you kill one, we can get a morale proc. We're all borderline breaking already, so. Didn't mean to do that. I thought I was using an aimed shot there. Hold the line, men. Are coming. If nothing else, I want to kill these two, avenge our brothers, and then we can call it. Or we can all get squad wiped. That's also an option. Tactics have gone out the window. We're all just bloodlusting now. Kill him! Tactics my ass. Just fucking attack. Oh! Oh, straight into a fractured hand and straight into fleeing. David Ironheart, his desire for battle is completely gone. Oh, you're kidding me? Like with 1 hit point left. Ow. Oh, just beating the shit out of him. Oh my word. He stopped hitting the damn helmet. Hey, finally. Well, let's go. Disarm that bastard. Oh no, everybody's fleeing. Oh, are you kidding me? What? That was a chain morale shatter if I've ever seen one. Back here, you coward! If only your if the dog is the bravest thing you've got fighting for you, you got problems. Right, Logan gives no shits. Keep fighting, Logan. The dog got bitten by a zombie. Oh, killed. No, it's all over. Okay, Paul, let's go on some more. Damien, get back here! Nothing to get back here! Oh, 65% chance. Okay, good. Damien's back. And Gothy's back. Out of ammo. Be in range, 37. I have to take aimed shots. Oh, this fucking shield. Ruining us. Oh, 66. Suppose the shield will break eventually. Rip, Logan. Oh, dodgy boy. There you go. Vengeance will be ours. Not for Logan, though. Blocking. Sergeant Paul, let's go. Oh, fractured hand, fractured ribs. We've got another Vita we got to kill now. Oh! Yeah, Damien's gone to shit. He can't seem to hit anything. And he's out of ammo. Oh, Gothy, not the time to miss. Rip. Oh, almost rip. That could be an interesting build for a bullman. Maybe you can make them the very dodgy, you know, light armor type of build. Rip. Now we're gonna have to kill him again. Damn it. His I can pick up his crossbow at least and use that. Oh my word. Run away bravely. Pick up that gear. Fuck it. Go down swinging. Desperation. Get him, Damien. Oh, broken arm. Tunga has no melee weapons. He has no nothing. He's too exhausted to use footwork. Gonna get a spear in the guts very soon. Let's just go hand to hand. Yeah. Ah, Gothy Tunga. Kung Fu fighting right at the end. Brave, brave lad. Get him! Oh. So, this is season 16. At an end. Gothy Tunga, Kung Fu fighting bravely right to the end. Morale's about to break, and that'll be it. Oh, there he goes. Rip. It's been a hell of a season. It's been great times. It's been horrible, horrible times. The main disappointment has been the complete lack of cultists, especially when that was kind of the theme of the season. I feel like next season we'll take a 2-week or a month-long break. And then we'll do another campaign. But I think what I want to do then is another random seed, but maybe it's time we go completely experimental. And I just do everything I normally wouldn't do. Like, you know, take skills like Taunt and Executioner. Go for Duelists. Really start to think out of the box. I mean, ultimately that'll be a doomed campaign, I think. But at least we can learn a lot about skills that we don't normally take. And then which company we should use could be an interesting one. I mean, we could be the Crows. We could give the 13th Legion another try at the Golden Company. The War Pigs, I think, are probably forever retired. I think we can consider the War Pigs to be done. They had an incredible campaign that went for a very long time. Okay, the Davkul's Chosen has been annihilated to the last brother. Looters now pick through the bodies, calling out what they find with excited surprise. You've made their day. Shame it had to happen in your last. 96 points. Rip. Okay, friends, so that was season 16. Davkul's Chosen. Very, very interesting. Thanks for all of you who watched right to the end. Much appreciated. Hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. But hey, that's the beauty of Battle Brothers. You just never know what you're going to get when you generate a random seed. I think we generally did okay. Technically, there's a lot I would have changed, and there's a lot I want to experiment with. So I do like the idea of the experimental campaign. Yeah. I mean, I still want to ultimately get to a 7 up front with two-handed weapons, but I think you have to be realistic and you have to expect that your first 300 days are going to be guys using one-handed weapons and shields. I mean, we didn't at any point get to use any two-handed weapons because I do feel like you have to have a brother with decent armor to be able to use the two-handed weapon. I mean, if you're using basic mail and a two-handed weapon, you'll get one shot with your mail removed and then you'll get one shot again and just get killed, so you don't even get to use your two-handed weapon if you're a glass cannon. Okay, thanks for watching, friends. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about what we should call the next company or bring back one of the previous companies. How keen you are for us to get straight back into it. It'll determine whether I take another 2-week or a month break. Maybe get an XCOM campaign going. But with Battletech and more time going as well, I'd need to finish one of those two before we start another one of XCOM. I don't know. I'll see how we feel. Thanks for watching, friends. I'm Stobbie for now. This has been Davkul's Chosen. Rest in Davkul.